Today we're going to talk about gray palettes. I always wondered whether or not being gray, if that was a big deal, if it really did anything for my art, until I tried one. The fact that these are neutral gray really does make a difference. The way your eyeball works is that if you have a white surface, it is actually reflecting light back at you. So when you put down a color on it, you're kind of seeing that color with the harshness of that stark white around it. Being a neutral gray that's a nice mid-tone, you really get to see not only the true color, you get to see the true value of your paint, as well as the transparency is a lot easier to see, especially if you're using white paint. But these are actually made with a very unique blend of plastic that not only is a neutral gray, but it actually is stain resistant. Plus, I have my palette here that I've been using. I used it on a couple different projects as well as my monster there. The paint on this, if it's acrylic, it'll peel right off. And you're left with a sparkly, clean palette. Look at that. That was one pull. One pull, and this is really cool looking. That's it. That's all it takes. And now I'm left with a fantastic thing of paint that is completely dry. I mean, I do have a little bit left here. I just pull that off, and it honestly is so incredibly easy to clean. Also, with the ones that are the oval, hard plastic, reusable ones, you can use it as a righty or a lefty. Doesn't matter. You're good to go. This is great for when you're standing. These two I really do love because when I start off my paintings, normally I start off with big washes. And they're usually either liquid acrylic or it's a very watered down acrylic paint if I'm working on an absorbent surface like paper. And I love the fact that this is a tray that I can put a ton of liquid and fluids in these, and I don't have to have any worry or any issue of it falling on my toes, which happens. Yeah, I get painty feet. In case you are on the go and you'd like to do planner painting, SoHo also makes palette paper pads. So any of the paper palette pads, it's so hard to say. The paper is actually going to be a heavy duty neutral gray. You're actually not gonna have to worry about your paints bleeding through, nor is the moisture from them. And it's heavy duty enough to take a beating from an angry palette knife. It's perfectly fine. Do you use any of these kind of palettes for any type of medium? It works great with acrylics, oils, alkyds. You can also use wash on there and watercolor. Granted, I would probably use the butcher tray so your water doesn't like fling off. These are fantastic at getting clean and reusable. These are fantastic if you're traveling or if you're like me and your inner lazy artist just wants to go and have a brand new clean palette. Either way, they're both really inexpensive and a fantastic choice. And if you are somebody who is absolutely obsessed with getting that perfect color in your painting, or even if you are learning how to paint, these are a great tool to use and good to have in your arsenal. So that's the gray palettes, and if you have any questions about any art supplies, let me know and leave a comment below. If you liked my video, hit the like button and the subscribe button, and yep, enjoy peeling. I like to peel it, peel it. You like to peel it, peel it. We like to peel it. Ah, it's so fun. That's actually really durable. Wow. You can see all my colors and my layers and stuff.